Hello, good morning, and you're welcome to my channel. I just wanted to share something that happened to me last week. Last week I was getting the children ready for school, and all of a sudden, one of them started vomiting. So he vomited the first time. I was like, okay, and then he vomited the second time, and at that time I started getting worried. And you know how sometimes you're already ready for the morning to start, like you've already planned, okay, by 7:25 I'm out the door, and by 8 o'clock I'll be at work and all of that. But all the plans just seemed to be crumbling right in front of me. And I know many of us understand that feeling of, oh my word, this is not going like I thought and everything, but by the time I watched him and saw that he really wasn't feeling very well, I just figured that, okay, so this day is actually going to have to change. He's not going to be able to go to school and all of that. So I dressed up the others. It took quite a minute actually to actually get out the door, because I had to try to give him some drugs, and I had to just wait until he was a bit felt a little bit better before we started going out the door. So in it all, as I was going to school, I was just wondering, I was like, gosh, this day is not just turning out the way I thought, but I just said, okay, we'll just thank God for everything. And then I dropped the two other kids in school. And, the more interesting thing was that, I decided he wasn't going, the one who was ill wasn't going to go to school. But it seemed like the minute I decided that and dropped the others off and took him, all of a sudden he was fine. Like he wasn't complaining, oh, my tummy hurts, so I feel like throwing up. He just became um, very much more active, and at this point I was like, he shouldn't have I dropped, shouldn't have I've dropped him off, but he's actually, a bit young, so I was actually concerned. Um, and of course, the day went differently than it would have. But later on, I was just thinking. I was wondering. I said, okay, so why, did it have to turn out that way? I mean, I meant to take them to school like 7:30, but I ended up getting to school at 9 o'clock because of, the situation on ground. And of course, the timetable for the day, had to adjust a bit. But then I realized that God is in control of our lives. Like even the littlest things, He knows. Like even when our days don't go like they should, we want them to be. He knows. And then sometimes He might actually be, saving us from something. I was just thinking, why was He just suddenly all right? When I didn't drop him off in school. I mean, he's less than 5, so it's not like he was acting up. He was actually really throwing up in the morning. But who knows what might have happened in school, that maybe God wanted to deliver him from. Who knows what might have happened to me if maybe I left home as early as I wanted to. Maybe there'll have been something I'll have encountered on the road that wasn't so good. You never really know. Or who knows whether, the enemy meant it for him to be much more sicker than he was, but he turned out okay. We never really know, but in everything we just need to be grateful to God, knowing that our lives and our time are in His hands, and He's ordering our steps. So if things are not going the way you would like them to, or you want them to, just relax and know that you have a Father who's in charge of everything. He's got your back, and He's working everything out for good. Okay, so just relax. So do have a blessed day, and bye bye.